If you open up the AI agent node, you can use the first drop-down menu to change the prompt source from the connected chat trigger to instead define a custom prompt in the node settings. Next, let's create a prompt template. We'll write a prompt that will get sent to the LLM every time this workflow runs. We'll tell it, every morning, gather the weather for San Francisco, pull in 2 to 3 positive trending news stories, and find a fun fact from Wikipedia. Don't repeat anything from previous days. Format it like a mini email newsletter in Markdown. This is the foundation of our prompt template. Now, we can also use variables, also called input fields, to dynamically insert information into the prompt. So let's add the text, today's date, to the end of the prompt. Then let's drag in the timestamp from the schedule trigger on the left side panel. Next, let's click the Execute Step button to run this node and get some test data. Oops, that spits out an error that says, Error in subnode, simple memory, no session ID found. When starting an agent without a chat trigger, we need to manually provide the memory with a session ID. In more complex setups, you might need to find a way to manage the session IDs dynamically. But for a simple agent like this, we can provide a static ID, or simply an ID that doesn't change. We can just make this ID up. So for now in our simple memory node, we'll change the session ID to define below and enter something like my test ID for the key. Let's go back to the canvas and test our agent again. Now, after a bit of thinking, you can see that the agent outputs a response in Markdown format. Now we have the agent receiving instructions at a scheduled time and from there deciding what to do with the prompt.